The first point that the opposing team brings up is the problem of political blindness. This is closely related to and derives from the phenomenon of the echo chamber. The echo chamber is fundamentally a problem of the individual. Individuals can, in their local social circles and in the physical literature and media that they expose themselves to, produce the same sort of echo chamber as one finds in partisan social media. Social media is a lot easier to form those echo chambers in, but political neutrality does not prevent those echo chambers. Ensuring that echo chambers like this did not exist would in fact be an opposite expression of bias. The desire for constant and complete affirmation is a fundamentally human problem, and therefore it cannot be solved with policy or with legislation. The second point that the opposing team makes is of unchecked, by which we take to mean not fact-checked, political assumptions. This is still a problem in politically neutral environments. Political neutrality does not enforce the intellectual conscientiousness required to remove this problem. Therefore, it is not the solution to the concerns raised by the opposing team.
The third point that the opposing team made is that social media sites enforce extreme views and tend to force people towards more biased positions more than traditional partisan media sites. Granted, this is definitely true. This is something that we also talked about in our essay/our video, that algorithms are designed to keep people on the app for as long as possible, and so therefore they feed people more either extreme content and or content that is similar to that to which they already have engaged with. However, due to our rebuttal to point number 1, this is practically impossible to achieve with an algorithm. Human nature is such that it will always search out views that are similar to what they hold, and so people will follow other users who have similar ideas. They will search for hashtags or posts that have similar ideals, and they will like, comment, save, share, again, posts that they agree with. And so even if the algorithm only showed them purely things based on what they have interacted with, it still creates echo chambers. Additionally, under that third point, the opposing team talks about a girl who had a rather tragic story about Instagram recommending posts that glorified eating disorders and how that affected her negatively. However, the opposing team was arguing that it was dangerous for her, which it was. However, this seems to imply one of two things. A, that Instagram was purposefully pushing ED content outside of the fact that they were showing her things similar to what she had already liked. Or B, that Instagram should censor or otherwise restrict ED content, which comes back around to our point of allowing social media sites to make their own rules and to restrict their own posts. Therefore, forcing political neutrality onto social media sites will ultimately not result in any meaningful progress, as algorithms and human nature prevent it from being so.